So here is a classic electrician's dilemma. If you're an apprentice, then hopefully you'll learn from this and think smarter and not harder. Classic problem, here's our GFI, here's our switch, but look, the hole that I need to put my cover plate on, that hole right there, look what's behind it, tile. Now, this is what's gonna happen if you try to put this regular screw. So here's the screw that came with the cover plate. I'm gonna stick that in there, so that'll kind of hold there like that. And then I'm gonna screw that in, because this has the same problem right here. So I'm screwing in, no problem. Now all of a sudden, man, I just hit the tile. Now that is ugly as all get out. You cannot leave that like that. So here's what I'm gonna suggest you do. Do not call your journeyman. Do not call your master. Don't do anything like that. Just do this. I'm not, kill the lights. I'm not necessarily selling a product, but get yourself a pair of these wire strippers. And when I say a pair of these, I mean the thin ones. Because a lot of the times I use this, and this has a really nice wire stripper in a standard set of alignments. So that's good, no problem, but I cannot cut a screw with that. So I have to cut a screw with this. Now, I don't know if you've ever noticed, but these guys, see on the left, it says 832, and on the right, it says 632. So 832, 632. Now what that tells you is that you can screw an 832 screw in here and a 632 screw in here, and then you can cut the screw. Once that's cut, you back thread it out. So don't screw it in this way around. There's no threads there. You got to screw it in this way around. So screw it in where the threads are at. That way when you cut it, you can get your screwdriver out and back it out, and it cleans out the threads that you just cut. It might be this side that has the threads, whichever side. I think it's this side. Whichever side has the threads, that's the side you want to start on. So you line the holes up, put your screw in there, screw it down, cut it, back it out. Then what'll happen, here's the screw we were just using, and then that means you'll nick off that much. If you nick off that much, you'll be able to get that screw there. I did it right here. Look how clean and smooth that is. It's all the way in. I had to nick that much off the end of it in order to get in there. And what it does is it catches the threads without pushing against the wall to try to push back on the device this way. It's just enough to catch it. Cover plate stays on just fine. It all is good. So if you're ever in that situation, that's what you need. These happen to be Klein, but you can do it with a set of ideal strippers as well. And of course, then you have your strippers. But you've got to have the thin one, because that's the only one. You screw that finished screw in, put it in all the way. So line that hole up like that. So you got a hole, the clean hole. Screw that, set the finished screw in all the way, the cover screw all the way. Snip. You're going to whip off about that much, and that's just enough to put in there. It'll hold this cover plate on. Ball, Chironti.